Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Today you're catching up with us at the Oklahoma State Fair, and we are going to the Urban Homesteading Expo. We're going to bring you along today, and you're going to notice Cassie's shirt.
It's farm life, people.
So that is our brand new merchandise. Also, I got a new hat that doesn't have sweat stains. Cassie, are you excited about that?
Yep, and I'm wearing my broke chicken farmer hat.
All right, so we just parked. We've got a wagon in tow with all of the goodies that we're going to be giving away today. And we look forward to meeting some of you. And if you don't get to come, you're in luck, because we're going to bring you along today with a little bit of the Oklahoma State Fair experience. So right now we've got to get to the gate and get inside, but we'll catch up with you in there. Well, they put all of the food vendors right outside our building. This could be dangerous. Look at all the Okies standing around here.
Where's the Walkers? I've been texting you all morning and couldn't get a reply.
Yeah, I was driving.
Oh, good
Safety
reason.
first,
Good
Kevin.
reason.
Safety first. So we got set up. Got our merchandise stuff out there. And first up to speak.
We want to invite you to go by and get our booth is right back over here where you see the gentleman with the red shirt on. Hold your hand up, Josh. That's our booth right there by Sherry. Josh is the one that puts the greenhouses up with Richard. Richard's at home sick today. He didn't get to come, but Sherry's the one that runs the garden center. This afternoon at 6 o'clock. We're going to give people time to come through today. You don't have to be present, but we'll go put your telephone number on it with your name, put it in that bucket for that greenhouse. It's a 14 by 24. You say, well, why are you giving something like that away? Well, I just had a birthday last month, and for my birthday, I don't let people give me anything. I want to give somebody else something. So this is an opportunity we're going to take and give somebody a greenhouse worth about $5,000. We'll come out and set it up for you. Now, if you live on the 3rd floor of an apartment house, that's all you've got, a little 4x4 apartment. Don't sign up because you don't have room for the greenhouse.
All right, I found my cheese on a stick. I already took one bite, but
And if people don't know what cheese on a stick is, what is it?
cheese on a stick. It's pretty good.
All right, we're going to check out the flyer. I don't know about those people, but right... Oh, there she is. Hey, watch it. Oh, you guys did a great job. Lots of good turnout today.
Show that QR code.
Oh.
Get that QR code.
Get that QR code, take a picture right now. Getting the full fair experience. If you haven't been in Oklahoma, this is it. So you can see that is the typical state fair experience. All the things that you don't need, but people are trying to sell you anyway. And I went and got me and Cassie some water. So we're headed back into the Urban Homesteading Expo and check in with Cassie and see who's speaking now.
all right, Gary's eating my pickled pizza.
The old pickle pizza?
I told him he can have one bite because I had to share it last year with the kids. It's so good, isn't
It
it?
is good. So today is Ransom's birthday. Cassie, what's he doing? We just got an update.
He is eating at Olive Garden with his aunt and his nana.
And Cassie's eating her
Pickled pizza.
pickled pizza. Brandon,
Kid-free.
what have you ate today?
I just finished a corn dog for $10.
The corn dog for $10?
Got one of those extra long ones.
How was it?
It was good.
Good.
It was good. It's better than the turkey leg.
Okay.
The turkey leg was raw.
Oh man, that's disappointing because they're not cheap.
No, it was $16.
Ugh.
It'd be hard for somebody to bring a family of 6 here.
Yeah.
Spending $700.
Oh yeah, it'd be expensive.
Crazy.
Get the full fair experience though. Get your weird foods like Cassie.
Yeah.
My favorite thing.
That is crazy.
Only coming in, but there's very little nectar coming in. Oklahoma's goldenrod is not one, for the main part, it's not one that is a nectar producer.
All right, we got Cassie a jug of root beer. So
But then we ended up.
see if she likes it or not.
Without mistake, without naughty. That might go back in. I've got dehydrated starter for you if you want to get started. And
So Brandon's doing giveaways between speakers. Cassie, how is the root beer?
On a scale of 1 to 10 for root beer, I'll give it a 7 or an 8.
Okay. So I don't drink pop, so I can't tell you how it is.
It kind of does taste like a combination of sweet tea and root beer, which is kind of strange, but it is good. It's not bad.
Okay.
I don't know if it's amazing. It doesn't have a strong enough flavor for me.
So I'm gonna go find something in a little bit. You guys saw the food we've ate so far. I haven't went and got anything yet, but I'm thinking.
You haven't eaten all day.
Huh, not yet.
I've eaten twice.
I ate a bite of
3 times.
Cassie's pizza and I ate a bite of her cheese on stick. So I like sharing stuff. So I'm gonna go find something in a minute
And share it with me.
and share it with Cassie. And I'll let you guys know what it is. But we're having a great time here, and we've got to see a lot of you. And somebody even came from California, Cassie,
And Kentucky.
and Kentucky. So thank you guys for traveling to see us, and we're having a great time. All right, Cassie, you know what I went for? I didn't want to do anything fried. Philly cheesesteak. Brandon, somebody said you had the Philly cheesesteak.
Yes, that thing is delicious.
All right.
Well, where's my turkey or chicken?
I said you can go pick out yours because I'd pick out the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
It'd be my fault if you didn't like it.
Oh, I'm gonna take a bite.
I didn't say you could have any. I'm just joking.
That was really good.
Last, hopefully, certainly not least, this is where I'm ending it. I do not need anything else. Look at those ribbon fries.
So I maybe could have shopped around and found some with like brisket or something on it.
Yeah.
But the option at this station was jalapeno, chili, and queso, and I said no jalapenos.
Did you get me some water? I'll go get me some in a minute.
Totally forgot.
It's all right. Those look good though.
Sophomore, you're going to Rita, and then this one is on flour farm in Castle, Oklahoma. It has the most flavor to them. So it's also a stronger one.
Made for Castle, Oklahoma. So I had to have for myself sweet stingers, honey soaked pecans. I'm getting either vanilla ice cream or put that on my biscuit or toast in the morning. What do you think?
It looks really good.
What are you eating?
I don't really know. Root beer, honey.
Root beer honey straws. So I got those for the boys and blackberry and sour strawberries. So
Really good.
lots of stuff at the fair.
Go in the ground if you got good soil. That's fine. We want somebody to enjoy a greenhouse. Then the second choice is, second drawing out of that greenhouse deal, we're going to give you 75% off of that greenhouse. So if the house costs $5,000, you're going to pay about $1,250, and we're going to come set it up for you, and you grow it for a year. An $10 greenhouse is 14 by 24. We're going to come out and put it up for you, show you how to operate it and everything. Grow in it the first year, then it's yours. If you don't grow in it, we're going to come back and pick it up and give it to somebody else. Is that fair enough? All right. In other words, I didn't give this away for somebody just to buy it, sell it for $100 and go the single, okay? I want somebody learning how to grow food out of this red system. Okay, the one that gets the free greenhouse, Leon Slocum. What does that say? It's not me. I thought it was me. Rachel Graham. Is Rachel Graham in the house?
Out at the corn dogs. So Kevin Grounds is going to walk around, and if your name isn't in here, if you'll put your name on here, I'm going to give away some stuff at the end. Got to be present to win, so just slip your hand up or something, and he'll give you a piece of paper, and we'll get going. The other thing I have is on these cards. Am I really loud or is it okay? I'll talk down here. 20, we got into chickens. And if you know anything about chickens, you start with 1 or 2 chickens, and before you know it, you have 50, 60, or 100. So I started being called the crazy chicken lady on social media. There's people out there way more knowledgeable than I am. I love chickens. I've learned a lot in the last 4 years. I've started hatching and things like that. But I by no means know everything about chickens. But I feel like if there's someone who is wanting to get started in chickens, wants to know the basics about chickens, I can help them out with that. People send me pictures all the time and say, hey, can you tell me what breed of chicken this is? When it comes to a dual purpose chicken, meaning for meat and for eggs, my favorite is an American breast, or some people call it American breastie or different things. But it's a white bird, and they will lay eggs, and they also taste amazing. Not every chicken tastes good. If you have an old mean rooster out there and you decide to cook him, he's probably going to be a little tough. He's probably not going to have a great taste. Most beautiful hens that are my favorite that I've always dreamed of, because if you don't know if you have predators, you will really soon. If you're not sure if your setup's very good, the neighbor's dog, a raccoon, a possum, a skunk, coyotes, if you're in a spot that might have coyotes. There's lots of different things. Our cats look at our chickens like, I would love to have you as a meal. When they're smaller, we really have to protect them from our barn cats. Urban homesteader, if you have a very small flock, you could feed your chickens primarily table scraps, I would think. Chickens will eat anything, even chicken nuggets. They actually love chicken nuggets. But they'll eat anything. People say, don't feed them apple cores. I, on YouTube, on a video, fed my chickens onions and people lost their minds. They didn't even eat white buckets because algae, mold, all that stuff. We've used every kind of bucket and none is better than the other. For us, it hasn't really affected based on the color. So obviously you do have to get it out every so often and scrub it. You'll have to scrub in here.
So Erica from Bar 7 returned a phone call finally?
Yeah, well, we tried FaceTiming her and she didn't answer, so we sent her a video and she sent us one back. They're on the tractor.
Ah, okay. They're good people. So that is a wrap on the Urban Homesteading Expo. So we are going to pack up the car, head back to Locust Grove, and try to overcome the food coma you're in, right, Cass?
Yeah, it was awesome. So nice meeting all of you guys. There was several of you guys. Like, actually, I'm not gonna say I was surprised, but I was blown away about how many of you came out, talked to us, saw us, bought some merch. Some of you guys, once we get it on our website, you said you would buy, so awesome day.
So stay tuned for an announcement. We will not have this on the website when you see this video, but later this week or early next, we'll have everything lined up, ready to go. We just want to make sure and do it right. That way we have the right quantities and everything. So
yeah, and huge thank you to Kevin and Rachel at Hidden Heights Farm, and Brandy and Sean at Keeping It Dutch. I almost mixed their husbands and wives there together, but Keeping It Dutch and Hidden Heights Farm, great friends of ours. Thank you for inviting us to this awesome event, and we can't wait for March for the Okie Homesteading Expo, which is going to be amazing.
Which is only 20 minutes from our house instead of 2 hours. So we're going to hit the road and get back home. So we are back on the farm. Cassie had a good day yesterday.
Yeah.
She embarked
Wasn't long enough.
her chicken knowledge on several people, and there were lots of people excited to win those great prizes.
Yeah.
And it was a great day. So
Get all that videoed.
yeah, I got some of it. I videoed bits and pieces for you guys. You saw what I did. But right now we have some older beef sticks, and we're going to make Zena's day.
There's more, sister. You want me to put them in your pan over there?
Once she settles, if you just toss them in there to her, she'll grab them. Just put them right in front of her. Zena, come here. Come here. Just drop them right together on the ground. She'll get them.
Xena.
Xena.
Zizi, look, there's some more.
There you go. So she has 3 beef sticks. Our dogs are a little bit spoiled. That's the way we like it, right, Cass?
Yep.
They get, I guess you'd call that table scraps, but that's 100% beef right there. She's pretty much just gonna enjoy
Yeah, those are,
some fresh beef.
they're not store-bought like extra junk in them too. So it's just basically beef and some seasoning that a local place does. That it was some that you like, once you open them, you need to eat them in a timely manner, and they kind of got pushed to the side in the fridge and forgot about.
They found their way to the back of the fridge, so.
Oh, I was gonna grab that. Look for a halter in the shop.
Okay, so one thing we're gonna start doing, if not today, soon, is start putting a halter on.
I'm just gonna go grab it to see if it was even the right size.
Okay, put a halter on Faith, and I'll show you guys while Cassie goes and grabs that. They are right here under the shed in the shade. Hey Faith. Hi June. How are the girls today? So I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I grabbed me some donkey treats, little apple treats, and I'm gonna see if June, I know she'll want one. You want one, baby? Hey Faith. I don't think Faith would eat one, but oh man, look how cute she is. It's starting to lighten up a little bit, her dark spots. She is beautiful. Good job, June. Good job carrying a good baby and having it with no problem. So I also am going to put a fresh bale of hay out here. You can see that old bale of hay, we were just letting them clean up what was left, but I'm going to put a brand new fresh bale in to make sure that June has all that she wants to eat while she's up. We still want to keep her separated from the other donkeys, especially the male. He's nice, but he's so big we don't want him around little Faith. And the other day, Dolly kicked at Faith whenever we were feeding them. So because of that, we separated Dolly as well.
And even though Faith looks like Benny, Benny is not her father. We just got Benny in May, and it takes 11 to 14 months for a donkey to foal. So I say we should keep Faith because Benny is not the father, and we could breed her back
Eventually.
But Gary says I got enough donkeys.
I said that it takes, it's going to take at least 2 years.
That's very true too.
Before you could ever breed Faith. And then after 2 years, you would have to wait another year before you'd ever have a baby. So if you want to be patient, then you could keep her and do that. But if you're wanting to,
or I could just buy an older one.
Or if you're wanting to keep,
I'm kidding.
If you're wanting to keep having more babies, the quicker way to have more babies would be to have, you had it on there.
Well, so this isn't the right thing. What I was thinking of is alpaca halters.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't the right thing. This is for a steer or a calf.
Yeah.
But I thought just getting her used to something touching her until we get something would be good. We don't want to freak her out or anything, so.
Yeah. No, that's definitely not going to hurt her having something. Desensitize is what you do. It's go through a desensitization process. You could actually tie something around her neck, just kind of loose, and then stay out here with her and watch her. Some people tie trash bags to horses and different things just to get them used to things touching. June's like, what do you got on my baby?
So that one, I like it because it's super loose and adjustable. If we go just get a halter like she needs, it's not going to be adjustable and super. I mean, it's going to be a little adjustable, but like this can go from big to small. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I can make it much bigger while she gets used to it. Now when we put a halter on there, it's going to be a little more snug on her muzzle.
She's really healthy, isn't she?
Yep.
Look at her belly. It's not sunk in at all. She's getting plenty to eat. June's doing a good job.
She's fine, Mama.
June's...
The other thing is all the donkeys, except for Loretta, we can pet on, hug on. lift up their feet, look at them. So that's something we want to do as she's a baby. We want her to get sensitized and used to us rubbing her legs, picking up her feet, things like that, because it's important. So Loretta doesn't quite like all those things. She's coming around. But whether we keep Faith or we sell Faith, we want her to be gentle and easy to handle for the next people.
Yeah, and it all starts when they're young, getting them used to it. If you go out with an older one and just start from nothing after like 6 months, you're gonna have a rodeo.
Yeah.
But at this age, if you start, she still don't know what's going on. She don't know who to trust and who to not. So you try to teach her to start trusting humans early on.
Yeah. So with Loretta, she would freak to smooth out if we just started doing stuff. But she's starting to trust us. We can almost pet her. Sometimes we can pet just a little bit. So we're slowly getting there with her. There's no reason for us to stress her out.
Yeah. And this is perfect because I think the less people, the better too. When we have all the kids out here and us too, it's a little much. So
yeah.
She's doing good.
So I'm just kind of gathering this up. I'll let her pull it around, but if she gets like she was kind of getting wrapped around Mama a while ago, we don't want her to get stuck in anything because that could be bad. And obviously we wouldn't leave it on her while we're not out here.
No. Her ears are so pretty. They're dark at the top, brown in the middle, and white in the inside.
Yeah.
You look at all the different features she has, the more you look, the prettier it gets.
But I don't know if 2 different Jacks were with them, because it's kind of crazy that Patsy's was black. But you just never know what you're gonna get.
No, with Highlands, you can have one bull can throw 5 different color calves. You can have like black, red, brindle. I mean, there's just different color combinations depending on what the other breeds were. So you got to look back in the history, and these are not registered animals, so there's no way for us to do that. All right, I think it's time. I'm gonna go get a bale of hay, and we'll set a fresh bale of hay in here, and that way June's ready to go with all that she can eat buffet of hay.
Come on, June. So I'm gonna get them in here. Gary's gonna bring the tractor in. I'm gonna get them in here so we don't have to think about or worry about the baby and where they're at and all that while Gary's got the tractor. You're not ready for treats yet, silly girl. Mama gets treats. You know, another one? Watch my fingers, silly. Alright, so ease around here and pull this gate shut. And then Gary's gonna grab the tractor and they'll be in here safe, so we don't have to worry about it.
Scott Reed, but I've been using his knife for hay string more than anything else.
Ah, you're not supposed to do that. Best way to dull a good knife.
Look how sharp it is.
I know. I bought you those cheap ones for Father's Day for that.
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
You put them in your tractor box. By the way, Gary's going to be 40 tomorrow, September 17th. I don't know when this video's coming out.
Tomorrow.
Oh, so Gary says tomorrow. So happy birthday, Gary. 40, over the hill, old man. All right, so he already backed out. I was answering a message, but we got the bell here. We got the string off. I'll put that on it. I don't have a tripod, so I'll have to turn the camera off. Sorry, finishing up something. But I'll go over, get the hay ring back over there. The good thing about this hay ring is it's super light. So I'll go ahead and shut this gate while Gary's putting up the tractor. I'll leave Mama and Baby in there while I move the hay ring. That way Baby don't get accidentally in the way. And then she'll be ready to eat it. So Gary came out And we'll show you how light this is because we've had super heavy ones. And if you're by yourself or you aren't strong as Gary, you need you one of these.
Yeah, they even if you are strong, you're not gonna hurt your back with this versus we have a red one that's super heavy duty metal.
Well, I'm gonna put this back down to show you, but we have the red one because my dad gave it to Gary because he was tired of messing with it.
He said it was way too heavy for him and you have to use your tractor, so.
Yeah, so super easy.
And this is like a poly pipe or polyurethane type pipe.
Almost like
hollow
PVC pipe, huh?
Yeah, so it can't.
Poly pipe is.
Yeah, it can't rust or anything like that. That one side has to go down around the bell.
This is the bottom.
Nope, this is the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it was the wrong way just now?
Yeah, when I turned it over, I put it on its top.
Okay. So super easy, light. It is hot to the touch.
Yeah, and they sell, there's a place in Pryor that used to make these, Pryor, Oklahoma, but they also sell them at Atwood's.
I do it by myself, like the kids would say.
All right, I was gonna see if there was a sticker on it. Here it is, $329 is what we paid for that at the store, and that's about what a hay ring costs. They're not cheap because, well, nothing's cheap anymore.
There's really no explanation.
Yeah, I don't have to explain that to you guys. If you live in the United States of America, you know everything's expensive and it's a little bit ridiculous. But we're gonna go ahead and open this back up and let June go get her some fresh hay. Something about fresh hay. Oh, I'm sorry. Faith was over there eating. Something about fresh hay though.
I've been enjoying this shade.
The donkeys love it versus non-fresh. June, come over here, girl. So we want to make sure Faith has ample opportunity to eat hay as well.
Mama got some dust in her.
And these donkeys have grass, but I think we're going to either turn them out on the pasture out there, or I'll put them out a bale of hay too, because I want to make sure they have plenty to eat.
Donkeys don't need much. You're not on me. Donkeys don't need much. Donkeys are kind of like goats. They'll eat about anything, but donkeys, if they have a high protein diet, am I saying that right?
High protein.
They will founder and they'll get a big neck like Patsy has. She did that with the previous owners. And so they don't need the best quality hay.
They need cow hay, average hay.
Yep. And they don't need a bunch of grain. We give ours a little bit of grain to keep them coming up and gentle, but they need grass. They'll eat weeds. They'll eat leaves if they gotta, but she's got a baby, so she needs all that she can get. But the donkeys out in the pasture, they don't need much, Gary. Even though these people tell you, you don't feed them enough. They don't need much.
I don't care. I mean, there are animals. We got to be responsible for them one way or the other. So Faith was squatting down. That means that everything's working good. She's getting everything through her system like it needs to be. She's like, what are you eating, Mom? What's this? I want to eat some of that. That's one reason I wanted to put it in there, was give her the chance to.
When she's ready to start.
Yeah. They actually start really early compared to some animals on eating on solid things, and so we just want to have it out there for her. All right, well, we got that done. We had a great day yesterday. Back to normal though. Monday, Cassie's going back to 7th hour.
Yep, Mondays and Wednesdays I go in 7th hour, which makes it nice. Gary and I can do stuff together we need to. Usually my morning is filled with laundry, and then I go to 7th hour and I coach basketball. Yep,
and like I said, tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do on my birthday to celebrate. We'll figure it out. I'll be home by myself tomorrow, so I can do whatever I want.
You can.
Whatever I want. So we want to thank you guys though for taking some time out of your day. Do you have any special prayer requests? There's several things that we've mentioned in the past. Still be praying for.
Ava, the young lady that has leukemia, childhood cancer, lady at our church that fell and broke both wrists, our neighbor back here, Stacy, who has cancer. So many of you guys who have sent us prayer requests and praises and all those things. Leave your prayer requests and praises in the comments, and you guys go down there and encourage one another and pray for one another. That's one of the things we love most about catching up with the walkers.
Yep, we just want to make sure and make a point in our lives to leave time for that every day on our own and with you guys when we get the opportunity. So we hope you guys have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you next time.
Love you guys.
Did you see who was eating?
Was she trying to get some?
Yeah, she was eating some. She was chewing on it. She sees Mama eating it, and she wants some too.
Sounds like Ransom. He sees me eating or drinking something, and he wants it too.